I'm Mike McGuire with the Platinum Group Realtors. Today we're going to be talking about the low inventory statistics that we keep hearing about, and specifically what that means to you and your home buying process. So to give you an idea of the statistics that we keep hearing about, we keep hearing extreme low inventory, seller's market, multiple offers. But a lot of times I have buyers say, but what does that mean to me? I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to look between 325 and 475. What does that mean to me? So we will build sites in the MLS system at no charge for a buyer. I'd rather you have access to accurate, free information than have the trouble of looking at homes, getting your hopes up, going out and driving by and trying to set a showing to walk in it and find out it's been under contract for 3 days. So what I like to do is go in and be specific to each person. It's just like value on a home is down to that neighborhood, that street. That's how you come up with accurate valuation on a home. It's not in Colorado Springs, it's what is that home worth in that area. So if a buyer is looking for a home, and let's just say they're looking for existing homes, not including what the builders might have in standing inventory, and they're looking at El Paso County, they want to be in School District 20, they want to be 325 to 475,000. There's 19 homes that are currently available. And so that is a very tight market. That's very low inventory. So you'd have to look at each one of these and see if they're a match for you. And you'll have other things that you're going to want to put in there. And I want to have, a 2-car or 3-car garage. I want, I want a larger lot. But let's say it's up north and you want to get a feel for an older home on a larger lot. Well, here's one, but it's been on the market for just 2 days. 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2 days on the market. You'll be able to have access to this exact information without having to go through the public access sites. The public access sites, it's important to recognize, have one purpose. Their purpose is not to disseminate accurate information. Their purpose is to sell your information, to hungry realtors who are waiting for you to click on, a button that says ask a question. And I tell people all the time, it's like raising your hand at the resort in front of the timeshare guys. Now your phone's going to start blowing up and you're going to start getting the text messages and the calls and all the rest of it. So it's best to, I like it when people will take the necessary time to maybe work off of a recommendation or a couple recommendations for good reputable realtors. I've had people come in and say, hey, I don't want to commit to anything today. I'd love to just sit down and have a conversation with you and to see if we're a fit. That is perfect. I wish so many more people would do that. What will help set you apart as a buyer in a market like this is having all of your ducks in a row. You've sat down with your loan officer, you have identified the price range, payment, qualifications that fit your needs and will identify with what the seller is asking for the home. I have also inquired to find out what the seller's timeline is to see, do they want to close quickly? Do they want to close later? What are their specific needs? Are they moving into another home? Do they need to be able to stay in the property longer, but you let them rent the property back? Whatever we can do to try and set you apart will always work in your advantage. I think a lot of times people are hasty. They go out and they want to look and they write contracts and they haven't done the necessary steps. So when they go to compete, they aren't even close to the top 1, 2, or 3. Sometimes they're immediately discarded because it could be the lender that they're working with. It could be they've not done anything to determine whether they can actually qualify for the home. They have not asked any questions. They haven't done anything to try and stand out. They're just going out and writing contracts and seeing if something sticks. That's just not the way you want to do it. Get your ducks in a row, do it in the right process, and I guarantee you it'll always work out to your advantage.